Neither past or future we have in our hand. What we have in our hand, that is only present. So make your present worthy and keep learning. Good morning, students. Today again I am here with the topic tenses part 3. As you all know, there are 3 kinds of tenses: present, past and future, and today we are going to focus on future tense. Future tense refers to the actions which we are going to have in the upcoming days or we predict for the future. Let's focus on simple future tense. It is a tense where we use for indicating those actions that we think will happen in the future. In other words, we predict the future. Let's see the structure for the future indefinite tense or for future simple tense. Subject, helping verb, will or shall. First form of the main verb and object. I shall throw a party on my birthday. Ananya will purchase a new car. Here you need to always remember with I and we are going to use always shall, and with remaining subjects we are going to use will. For making a negative sentence, very simple, as we were doing, putting not, no or never just immediately after the first helping verb of the sentence. Subject, will or shall, not, first form of the verb and object. We shall not travel to Shimla in January. My mother will not go to temple with us. For making the interrogative sentence, again we need to put helping verb before the subject and end the sentence with the question mark. Will you come with us? Question mark. Shall I open the window? Question mark. Now look at the progressive tense. That means we are going to say that some action, we predict that some action will be going on in future. Future continuous tense expresses the action that will be going on or ongoing at some time in future. Structure for affirmative sentence: subject, helping verb will be, main verb with ing. It will be storming tomorrow. For making the negative sentence, we'll put not after will be. And subject, will not be, first form of the verb with ing. It will not be storming tomorrow. And for interrogative sentence, we'll put will before the subject. Will, subject, be, first form of the verb with ing. Will it be storming tomorrow? And question mark. Now let's see uses and some more examples for future continuous tense. It is used to describe interrupted actions in the future. Example, when you come tomorrow, they will be playing tennis. To express actions in progress at a specific time in the future. At 12 o'clock tomorrow, we will be having lunch at school. To refer to actions that are happening now and expected to continue in the future. Unfortunately, sea levels will still be rising in 20 years. To ask a question politely about the future. Will you be bringing your friend to the party tonight? To emphasize future plans and intentions. He'll be coming to visit us next week. To describe atmosphere in the future. When I arrive at the party, everybody will be celebrating. Some will be dancing. To express parallel actions or series of parallel action in the future. She will be watching TV and he will be cooking dinner. I hope these all uses are very clear to you. Let's see some more examples. The baby will be sleeping in the afternoon. She will not be watching the news at this time. Who will be waiting for me? Now we'll proceed to future perfect tense. Look at the structure. Subject will plus have plus past participle means third form of the verb. He will have done it by this evening. For negative sentence, we'll put not immediately after will. Subject will not have third form of the verb. He will not have done it by this evening. And for interrogative sentence, we'll put will before the subject. Will subject have third form of the verb or past participle form of the verb. Will he have done it by this evening? Question mark. Let's see the uses and some more examples of future perfect tense. To talk about an action that will finish before a certain time in the future. By 8 o'clock tomorrow, I will have taken off for Japan. To talk about an action that will be completed before another event takes place. She will have learned Chinese before she moves to China. To express conviction that something happened in the near past, the guest will have arrived at the hotel by now. Look at the structure and examples. For future perfect tense, I shall have finished my homework by dinner time. By next summer, they will have built the bridge. How long will you have lived in this city next year? Question mark. Future perfect continuous tense. See the structure. Subject will have been first form of the verb with ing and time related words. She will have been learning French for 2 weeks. For negative sentence, we'll put not immediately after will. Subject will not have been first form of the verb with ing and time referring words. She will not have been learning French for 2 weeks. Structure for interrogative sentence will put will before the subject. Will subject have been first form of the verb with ing and time referring words. Will she have been learning French for 2 weeks? Look at some more examples and uses. For future perfect continuous tense. To show that something will continue up until a particular event or time in the future. James will have been teaching at the university for more than a year by the time he leaves for Asia. To talk about something that finishes just before another time or action. I will be tired when I get home because I will have been walking for over an hour. Look some more example for future perfect continuous tense and look at the structure also. He will have been enjoying the holidays. The children will have been learning lessons in the classroom for 2 hours. The farmers will have been sowing crops for 1 month. She will have been performing duties since 2017. I will have been traveling around the world for 5 years. Peter will have been solving the equation for 2 hours. I will have been enjoying the holidays by the end of this month. John will have been teaching English grammar since morning. Our firm will have been making progress by leap and bounds. He will have been wandering in the street since night. She will have been blogging for 2 years. The doctor will have been treating patients since 2018. Let's recap. As we already finished with present, past and future, once again we will revisit all the forms. Simple form, progressive or continuous form, perfect form or perfect progressive or perfect continuous forms. Here you can see in the present form, simple forms, we are going to use first form of the verb with s or es. For making it past, we'll use second form of the verb, and for converting it in future, we'll use first form of the verb with will or shall. So, if I want to make it very clear with the example, you can see here, I play, I played, I shall play. Once again, look at the structure for progressive tense. For present, we use the form of be as is, am, are with first form of the verb with ing. For past, we'll change it to the past form of be, was and were. And for future, we'll change it with will be and shall be, with first form of the verb with ing. Look at the examples. I am playing, I was playing, I shall be playing. Perfect form. Have plus third form of the verb with present tense. Have converted into had for past tense, and for future we'll change it to will have or shall have with third form of the verb. Always remember, with perfect tense we always use third form of the verb. Look at the examples. I have played, present. I had played, past. I shall have played, future. Now we'll proceed to perfect continuous tense or perfect progressive form. With present, we'll use has or have, been, first form of the verb with ing. Past tense, we'll change have to had been plus first form of the verb with ing, and for future, we'll change it to will have been or shall have been with first form of the verb and ing. Look at the example. Perfect continuous tense or perfect progressive tense. I have been playing, present. I had been playing, past. I shall have been playing, future. Always remember, with the progressive form of any tense, we usually refer to time. I hope it's very clear to you, and we already revisited all the tenses once again. Keep practicing, keep on learning, keep revising. Thank you.